Roanwood.
Roanwood Road.
You know what I said? Or you're staying here, right?
Say that 5 times
the medical team, but if you guys need me to take these other two, I can drop off. I'm about to get you guys back.
They gave me 275. Whichever one's
pull strap. The rope's only maybe 15, 20 foot. I think we'll be okay. All right. What's this? It's just over the North Carolina-Tennessee line. So it's going to take us about an hour roughly to get there.
I paid for a spa day.
We would have commandeered some off-road.
We could have too, because they don't have any guns.
Yeah.
This is gonna be this is gonna be the loop. Yeah.
Chest beating for the Lord, no second guess. Beating for the Lord, no second guess. Beating for the Lord, no second guess. Man, awesome.
It was my fault.
You can zoom in close if you want. Headed out to cut some trees up and get some trees off of people's property and stop them from blocking, trees down on people's houses and whatnot. And we're trying to get through this road. This is a pretty common occurrence that people are coming across, and you can see there's no road here anymore. So we're gonna have to go around, but. Yeah, this is like a lot of the roads that are there. One day, a lot of stuff is caved out from underneath, so that'll wash out. You just have to figure out another way around, and just is what it is. It's just changing every day, every hour.
How do most people get out if something like this is happening?
I mean, there's other roads to get around here. There's other roads, but there's other spots where people just don't get out, and that's why, like this is pretty common. I mean, we had a similar thing. We're running groceries and meds and stuff to other people, and just crossing the creek by foot. Yeah, so yeah, that's wild.
So where'd y'all come from? I just said Texas and
He's Texas.
Michigan?
I'm Michigan. Yeah.
What made y'all want to come out here? Just
Well, I didn't even know what was really going on. I knew there was a storm. And I wasn't following it, and then all of a sudden, somebody sent me something about Chimney Rock being gone, and I was like, what do they mean gone? So I looked it up, and I just, you saw, everybody's seen the pictures now, and I was like, I gotta do something. So I called up Doc, and I said, hey, are you doing a thing? And she said, I'm just getting details now. Like, everybody kind of found out at the same time once all those pictures started coming out, because they were stuck, and they weren't able to get anything out for a couple days. So it was a while. I mean, everybody kind of knows the story now, but it was a while before anybody got anything out.
I'm Joe. I'm here with Heartbeat Missions. We're mainly a medical team, but I climb trees for a living back in Michigan. We're up in, I think, Roan Mountain, Tennessee. We've got a big, looks like a silver maple to come off a rope. There's a couple guys climbing already. I'm going to work off this side of the house. There's two or three more leads going up, and we're going to try to get it back so we can get the trunk off the tree. All we can do.
How's it going? Good.
Oh, Joe, how you doing?
Hey, good.
Come back up to join us?
Well, This is the first one they sent. Let's look at it.
We hadn't planned on tackling it, but if you want to tackle that one,
Okay.
I'd love for somebody else to tackle it. I don't want it. Go. Anything that's not wrestling.
What was he worried about?
We can probably tie it from side to side.
So I'm gonna leave it on the steps. for you
Okay.
guys.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah, he's the only one that doesn't have power. There's a bunch of
The
people in
meter's
there.
probably somewhere outside. I'll take a look at that. If that's on, then there's power to the meter and you're good. But we just need to figure out what's wrong from the meter. That blinking, is it on? Yeah, meter's on. So they got power to the meter.
Yep.
Means that
So power line's not down.
they got power on the meter. That's water.
Oh, it's underground.
Yeah. Wants to crush something underground.
Cross north.
You need batteries?
Probably. Right in that bag. Back warm. Until this thing drops down in.
We're gonna cover the two holes with the torque, and I'm gonna loosen up this channel right here in the middle from those two screws, and I'm gonna tuck the torque underneath it, and then we'll strap it down.
But this will keep the rain from going inside. So that way it's not adding more damage to the roof.
Diversity in.
Yeah. And if I come up missing,
I didn't know you're black.
yeah,
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
not all the time, not all day long.
You're the only one I know that'll hike out.
So that's one. I just want to keep an eye on where the holes are. That's one there. And there's another one. Right here. Here's the other one. Right there. So.
No, I'm good. This will be perfect. Okay, right on. Appreciate it.
Hold it. Hold that.
Yep.
They might tighten it down too much, so I just use this.
Damn, that burned. Okay.
know, it's brutal.
2. Oh, he's going for more.
You guys are doing a great job.
You got food, water? Good.
Just start off with your guys' names and then just talk about kind of the experiences of everything that's happened over the past couple of weeks with this storm.
Piensas con tu nombre y de lo que ha pasado desde el huracán.
Empieza.
My name is Jacob Magaña Alvarez.
Mi nombre es Tani Álvarez. Yosiel Álvarez. ¿Tu nombre, mamá?
Marisela Magaña Álvarez.
And so how's the past week been with the storms and how has that affected you guys' life?
¿Cómo ha estado las últimas semanas? ¿Cómo te ha afectado?
A nosotros nos afectó en la casa, tuvo daños, hubo mucha pérdida económica, pero nosotros estamos bien. Pero mucha gente nos ha venido a ayudar, como ahorita la organización que nos vino a quitar el árbol, alguien más me arregló la luz y mucha gente ha venido a ayudarnos, pero sí fue algo bastante feo.
How's it been to see people travel from all over the country to come and help? And
¿Cómo ha estado, cómo te sientes tú que muchas personas vienen de otros países a ayudar?
Nos hacen sentir seguros y que nos quieren y entendemos que Dios siempre ha estado con nosotros y que no nos deja, pero nos sentimos muy bien.
how is it to see, especially to even like the way of which like the trees fell, like missing your home, and just seeing the different ways like God's been able to work?
¿Cómo te sientes que Dios nos protegió a todos y que no fue a tu lado?
Demasiado bien. Fueron 2 árboles tan grandes que cayeron en mi casa, pero me sentí tan bien que a nosotros no nos pasó ni un rasguño, a nadie de mi familia les pasó ni a mis hijos nada, entonces sabemos que Dios nos ama.
Is there anything that you want people watching this to know about the storms and that they may not be seeing on the news, or that you'd want to get across for people about like helping?
Que si hay algo que pues no han mirado en los teles.
Pues esto lo que pasó con este huracán fue lo que se ve en las teles, así como se ve de miedo, de terror, el aire tan fuerte, sin luz, así es exactamente como pasó, es algo horrendo lo que pasó.
Is there anything else that you want to say?
Otra cosa que quieres decir.
Pues les queremos agradecer a todas las personas que nos han venido a ayudar, a estas personas del ministro que nos vinieron a quitar nuestro árbol, a quienes nos puso la luz, a quien está arreglando nuestro techo, se los agradecemos con el corazón y de verdad que los queremos mucho y saber que Dios nos ama y que tanto nos ha cuidado como a ellos y a nosotros, que no nos deja.
You gonna come join us? Because we can get.
Yeah, I'll get a photo of
Griffin, actually, he needs to get in here too.
Yeah, we should all get on the tree.
Yeah.
You want to try to get Carl working on the roof in the background? That'd be hilarious.
Hey, Carl, you gotta come join us. Take a picture.
Yeah, Carl did everything. We're taking the credit.
Did y'all see Carl, right?
I did about right here.
Oh, that's right. I'm asking you.
Hey, Carl. Yeah. Come on down. We gotta take pictures. Okay, I got one too.
Pretty successful.
Yeah.
No. I mean,
Well, for this,
yeah,
7 hours traveling, 2 hours working.
yeah, we want to do 2 jobs at least, but
it would have been good if we could opposite that, but
I'm a little carried away trying to do it too good and not having enough of what I needed.
It's better to do too good than not good enough. And then they drove us to where we are now in Sugar Mountain.
So did a lot of people get hit by Huey's?
Our whole team, the 12 of us,
Really?
all got dropped off, and when we could have driven, because we thought we were going to go someplace inaccessible, because we all packed like we were going camping. Very minimal and limited supplies.
How long have you all been here for?
We got here, what is today? Tuesday? We got here Tuesday.
So did you guys fly in from that airport or fly into that airport?
Yes,
And you just went straight in?
correct.
Wow.
So we went to Hickory, and then Hickory we got dropped off. But we were supposed to be somewhere else.
So you guys just show up in Asheville and then they're like, hey, we're gonna.
Well, the reason why I thought you mentioned Asheville is because my home's Black Mountain.
Oh, okay.
And so, so whenever you say Asheville, I'm just thinking home,
yeah.
back that way. So the rest, and most of the people are from Michigan.
It should be down here somewhere.
You want to just run this back, tie it into that one?
Did you tie that side down?
Yeah, I put it through the rafter.
Okay. With this reach.
Hold it for 5 seconds. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
At least I got to
Keep the rope.
Yeah, while they're killing us.
We should be there, what, half an hour? We've been there half an hour?
Yeah. About an hour to get there. Holy shit, I got 25 texts.
I know, isn't that crazy? You're popular there?
My name's Carl Chavis. I'm here, and my role that I'm playing here, I have some first responder experience. I'm a diesel mechanic, so we just came back from a location, and I did some roof repair today, and I also did some tree cutting. So that's the 2 jobs that we completed today. And so far, I mean, we met some gracious people, humble. Man, it's just an experience. It's a great experience. My heart goes out to these people, and they have a tremendous amount of resilience. And I'm just glad to be a part of something big.
Carl, so how far did you travel to come here?
I came from Austin, Texas.
Wow.
Yes.
So what made you come all the way across the country to come help with this people?
Man, just the heart-filled story, man, and just the level of the need, you know, and you know, there's always more support needed, and that's what I'm here for, you know, to support the people that really, really needs it.
Is there anything that you'd want people to know, like seeing this, about like just everything that's going on, kind of the collectivism that you're seeing, with like people coming from all over the place and helping, and what you're seeing not only from people coming volunteering, but also from the people that are from here, kind of that resiliency that we were talking about?
Well, it's an experience that you won't know unless you actually showed up here to actually see it in person. From predicting how the storm was gonna, you know, turn out. They had a lot of twists and turns with it. And, you know, just knowing how the people was gonna be accepting towards us, or, you know, how to approach each other. So they're very kind, very helpful, and they were doing a lot of work themselves.
Okay, yeah, so my name is Luke Andresen. I'm from Southwest Michigan, and I'm a former CB. I was in for about 8 years with the reserves, CB reserves, Naval Reserves. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't really know what was going on the first few days. I mean, nobody really knew what was going on. And after a couple of days, when people were able to get videos out, I came across that, and I heard Chimney Rock was gone. So I was like, what does that mean? And then I saw the videos and the pictures, and I immediately said, okay, I gotta go. You know, this is our backyard. I mean, I would have gone like Maui or something, right? You know, things like that I would have gone for as well, but how would I have gotten there? Whereas this, I was thinking I would just drive down, so I immediately reached out to my contact, Doc O'Donnell, and she's gone on like about 40. This is like maybe around her 40th disaster zone, like war zones, disaster zones. And so I figured I'd reach out to her first, and she said she is getting in contact with people because, you know, everybody just figured it out at the same time. And the reports we were getting was it's inaccessible. We're going to have to fly in. So the plan that me and Joe were going to come down a little convoy, bring some vehicles and a bunch of equipment, maybe even, you know, whatever else they needed. They scrapped that. We flew in. We even took helicopters into another zone. And I mean, there's washouts and all sorts of things like that. But I mean, logistically, we probably could have driven, which is kind of frustrating for us. And that's been the nightmare here, is logistically. So I think the biggest takeaway from everything I've seen, other people's interviews, people that I've talked to, all these amazing people, there's so many like special forces, ex-special forces, you know, military people everywhere, people that really love their country, and you know, the manliest of the men out here helping people, doing what they do best. And it's amazing and awe-inspiring. And but we don't have the intelligence. You know, it's like everything's being blocked on purpose, and it's just super, super chaotic. There's no government help at all. In fact, wherever FEMA or the government shows up, they cause massive disruptions. So whether it's potentially confiscating, it's hard to confirm anything right now, but from what people are saying, they're just like, they're coming in, they're confiscating our stuff, and we have no idea where it's going. And then there's no evidence of them distributing it to anyone. And you know, so the folks up in the hills and the mountains here, I mean, they've heard all this stuff, and they already don't trust the government. They like their peace, so they're just running any employees that come in out of town. I mean, they would have taken the help, but they didn't get the right vibes. You know, people come in from the government and they just start demanding, barking orders. That doesn't fly around here. So I mean, there was multiple, you know, physical confrontations from what I'm hearing. So it's just like a complete, like, it doesn't have to be this way. So it looks deliberate. It looks very much on purpose. It's my contention that it's on purpose. I mean, there's evidence for that. I don't know if you could call it proof, but that's my contention. And part of the reason I got out of the military, I do not trust the government. I do not trust what's going on. And the biggest message I want to get out to people is to stick together as a people and get around the red tape. We're here doing the best we can, and after a couple more days of getting the logistics figured out, it's going to be smoothed out, and it'll be running like a military operation anyways. So we do not need these people. They are cancer on us. They're taking all of our money, and they are sending it somewhere else. I mean, everybody kind of knows this at this point, or at least, well, I guess not everybody does, but, you know, wake up. So the other thing I wanted to say is just how touched I am by meeting these people in the Appalachians, in these mountains. The most sincere people I've ever met in my life, and just busted my heart wide open to see that they have zero anger towards the government. They have no expectations. They did not expect to be helped, and that's really what kind of busted me open, is just that they're just doing their thing, and I'm like upset for them, you know. So yeah, just resiliency. Yes,
yeah, the resiliency.
That's it.
And like the people coming here.
Yep.
Being like, you know, you can try to break our spirit, you can try to fuck things up, you can try to make things as chaotic as possible.
Right.
You try to break our country, but then you see people like this that you're just like, try breaking us.
Yeah, any feelings of doubt I had about Americans or the American spirit, you know, like, you see a lot of stuff, you know, and you see the social media and what's, you know, and you start to get overwhelmed and thinking like, man, you know, there's just no hope. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. This kind of thing shows in the most dire, desperate of times. You know, we can't confirm anything, but every town that I've gone to, every little area that I've talked to, 10 people, 10 bodies pulled, 20 bodies, 50, 200 just down the road. They said 200 bodies are pulled. You know, there's entire two that we know of for sure. You know, Jim Bob is telling us and multiple people confirming this. Trailer parks in the lowlands, 2 different trailer parks completely. They don't know anywhere where they're at. You know, so it's a rough situation. Media's not reporting it. Everybody's acting like you're crazy. Go on TikTok and that's one of the only places you can go to find this information, and just start to search for like testimonies from people like me. You know, you don't have to trust just me. There's thousands of them. There's military, there's law enforcement, there's sheriffs, there's lawyers. I mean, there's people that you would find credible. The doctors, you know, don't just take my word for it. You know, if there's some other person that you trust, you guaranteed you're going to find somebody like that has that story. So, got a little something going on. But yeah, so that really needs to get out. that really needs to get out sooner rather than later. So, you know, I'm not going to get into any conspiracy theories or potential stuff like that. You know, that's, you know, we can suss that out later or whatever when there's more better solid information. But it stinks to high heaven. It really does. So, but yeah, so to me, what it feels like is it feels like a stab in the heart, because my heart is with the people of America. Not all people, like all people. I'm there for them. That's what I dedicated my life to when I joined the military, and it didn't turn out to be what I thought that I was joining. So I got out, and this is, I'm here, man. Like, all these people are here. They're the same way. So we care. We care about you, and we are telling you what the fuck is happening, and you're not listening. You know, and I understand it's confusing. You know, if you believe the mainstream media or something like that, but you really have to break free from that. You have to start listening to the people that actually care about you. These corporate people do not care about you. These corporate media, corporate interests, other foreign entities that own our government now do not care about you. Nobody in politics cares about you. Nobody. So please wake up if we've got a chance, and we do. Looking at all the people coming together. There's no politics here. It's just people saving people and building each other up. So, yeah.
Can you help? Sir? I have no idea.